Les Carmes. Les Carmes Haut Brion. Oh my gosh, what can I say about this wine? Look what I got from Les Carmes.
Yeah, I know, and it has your name on it. Yeah.
Poor Tristen Beeman.
You're loved.
Yes, I appreciate this. Actually, was a gift from Guillaume Potier, the director at Carmes. But let's step back a little bit, okay? We are big supporters of this brand. Year in and year out, and in 2012, actually we were big supporters even before, back when Didier Furt, the Furt family, owned the chateau, and we would visit a lot and during premieres and have dinners with them. And they were a wonderful family, and they had a little majestic 5-hectare vineyard right there with the house. And
you have always recognized the brilliance of their terroir.
Yes, I have. Very much. A little stream, whatever. It was just absolutely, but it was a family. They were in pharmaceuticals. They kind of did things in a very, classic style. And they sold the property, and when Patrice Pichet was a big developer, bought the property and was going to do great things, it brought in, Monsieur Portier. I thought, okay. Here we go. And I remember speaking when Stephanie was from Calan Secure, she was there. And I remember I said to her, I said, I have a vision of Carmes in the future, that this is going to be the Le Pen of Pessac.
I'm glad they listened to you.
No, they didn't listen to me. That was a good thing. Because the thing is that you have this beautiful vineyard. It's pretty much half Cabernet Franc, half Cabernet Sauvignon. So you have this expression. Now this vineyard was once part of Haut Brion. So, and then urban sprawl, when you're at Haut Brion or at Carmes, you're basically surrounded by the city of Bordeaux, the suburbs of, the city is Pessac, it's called Pessac. And so, here you got these great vineyards. You have now all the money behind you. You have one of the greatest, directors, who came from Chapoutier, and it just like all the pieces of falling into place. And dude, the 22,
it's unique, it's distinctive, it's trend-setting, groundbreaking, whatever you want to call it, huh? I think since Guillaume came from Chapoutier, he didn't really care. The Bordeaux thing wasn't as important to him. So I think he just went out there and did whatever the ham he thought he should to make a distinctive wine that maybe best fits the terroir. And it's a unique terroir, right?
No, totally.
And so with all that Franc in there and everything, so all this time on skins, stem inclusion, he's doing stuff that everyone in Bordeaux is like, whatever, bro. And now,
now they're taking note.
Yeah, kids racking up triple digits left and right. It's what a unique, distinctive style of wine it is.
No, totally.
There's nothing else quite like it in Bordeaux at the moment.
Really?
And that's a compliment.
No.
All of Bordeaux tries to follow trends. Oh, we're all gonna make wine like this now. And now all of Bordeaux is, making wine like this. And Carmes, I think Guillaume's just kind of like, whatevs, bro, we're gonna do this.
Well, they have a team. They have Stefan Durandecourt, doing the consulting. There's a lot of minds that kind of go into this wine. And again, having that opportunity, you have this like great piece of dirt, and it's just like, oh, what can I do? And he does it.
They're making their style, they're almost kind of like Cheval Blanc-y, kind of sweet and savory. The wine's not the biggest wine, Haut Brion's probably bigger, Le Mission's probably bigger, Paul Clement's bigger, but that sweet, savory, defined, detailed, the stems provide this wonderful, and the polish of the tannins. I think that maceration time along with the stem inclusion creates this seamless bond of tannin, this band of tannin that just kind of sticks, but doesn't intrude. And when you taste the wine, you're like, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It could end up being perfect wine, but it's hard to say it's going to be a perfect wine because no one else is making Bordeaux like this. So what's the definition of perfection for a style of wine that hasn't been made before?
Well, when you taste it, obviously you have the varietals but you also have just the style that's different, you know. So, and actually, uniquely enough, we take our allocation every year, and ever since when they came into play, I was always trying to build that allocation. And even this year, I had a tough time even with my allocation. So because again, it was so in demand, and it's so in demand, this wine, basically for where the price is. And that's why they didn't listen to me when I said it was going to be the Le Pen, or else
price would
have been a little bit different. But the one thing I want to say, the 22 is fantastic, but we also have the 21. And what people...
Also one of the wines of the vintage.
Yeah, it was one of the wines of the vintage. What people don't realize is that in 21, a very elegant style, it fits Carmes because of where they're located, because they're in the city. So cooler vintage is actually okay for Carmes. And again, wine the vintage, but here's the great thing about it. Carmes is going to be over $200
this year.
You know, this year. It's going to be, and it's all the old vintages are over $200 because 2020 got 100 points. But the 2011, we still have it for
2021.
2021, sorry, 2011. 2021, we still have it for $115. And it is an outstanding value. Listen, Haut-Brion is $400 in 21. Le Mission is probably $250, $275. This for $115 is outstanding value. It really, really is. And again, I like sometimes drinking the off vintages, and I like drinking them early because you get more of the expression of the terroir. You know, so, and I hate to go off on a tangent because 22 is fantastic, but even in the $200 ranges, we'll sell it. So
yeah, more triple digits in line for them. Kudos, brilliant.
No, absolutely.
Groundbreaking
Great wine.
stuff.